Well, so much for that idea.
We may have to.
Is it affecting you?
Yeah, I just reconnected.
Are you back?
Uh, temporarily, I think.
Yeah.
I think. Because apparently it's happening to my wife's computer too, which means her work internet is now getting affected.
Is it still being affected?
Damn it. Once again, wrong friggin'.
I'm due for a break at 12:15. Just a half an hour from now, though.
Well, we'll try to hold on for another half hour, and when she goes on break, I'm going to go reboot the modem and internet and all of it. So bear with me, folks. Hopefully everything's okay for right now. I think I just actually reconnected to Discord because I heard a badump or somebody joined. No,
It's
that was
just
NBC coming
NBC.
in. How's it going, NBC?
Good. How are you? Well, actually, I know how you are. I've been watching for the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, I was gonna say, as of right now, there ain't a whole lot of, yeah. Yeah. Having a great time.
Standing.
Concrete wall. No, not two W's. One W. Yeah. Having a great time. Um, NBC, when you were doing your train thing, did you ever stream any of that or put it somewhere where I can go reference the how-tos?
I did not. Uh,
Alright.
I might have streamed it, but I don't think it'd still be out there because I'm not partner. So I think what VODs only
That's
stay
true.
for what 30 days.
Yeah, it's not very long, so.
Yeah, it's not very long at all.
That's alright. I can go find it. Alright, we need to go down to here with this.
But anytime you get questions, feel free to ask.
Yeah, I can look it up. I gotta worry about putting in a flat level surface to put the track on first.
Yep. Now, when you look it up, because a lot of the good videos are older videos, just remember there's no more page down when they're talking about it.
Yeah.
Which is the one thing that I complain about the most. Because what that does is typically you could align your spline point to wherever you wanted. You hit page down, and it would automatically put it at ground level. So you didn't have to worry about trying to get it precise to be up and down and everything
Yeah.
like that. I still remember my first train. All the wheels were turned backwards on the engine.
Nice.
Yeah, because the offset was just enough.
There we go. That should give us our different paint layers. Bingo, they're all there. Good, 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 good. Yeah, I may not use that for a road surface. But yeah. Alright, we got our texture layers in. Let's work on some smoothing. We'll start worrying about smoothing this out, then we'll worry about our roads and things like that as we go. So we want to make sure we're in the right point. We want our hardness down a little bit because we don't want it to go super crazy smoothing. Oh, this isn't Back to the Future scurvy, unfortunately. How's it going, Brad? Welcome in. Appreciate the raid, bud. How you doing?
Get to watch us a little bit last night, NBC?
I was in Discord with you for a while.
Yeah, you were. I don't know how long. I was so busy trying to
Yeah,
concentrate on what we were doing.
I think that's the only thing that I wish
I think what we're
Giants
gonna do.
would give you access to where you could run 4 full teams and still be able to do the ghost mode would be awesome. But to have that additional person to be able to do the announcing and stuff, I think would be cool.
Yeah, it would be.
But yeah, I was there for the Jab team debacle with the Beat
The
Harvester.
first one. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Oh, the Beat Harvester in the water one.
Yep. Yep.
Yep.
And then I had heard you guys talking about where they had found the loophole to be able to buy the stuff.
Which we've plugged, which worked out great.
Yep.
The third match was really, really interesting. It was close for as long as it was. It was very close.
Water.
Well, that's cool.
It was just a 3v3, but the two teams were both building. Actually, Amethyst team got ahead on the build, and then the Josho's team came back and passed them because Amethyst team ran out of the sugar for the multiplier. That's how quick, it was
the sugar that was down in the river.
No, that was the earlier game. They were doing kind of the same thing, using a sugar multiplier with the sugar beet.
Yep.
And they ran out of sugar, so they lost the multiplier, and the other team came back and passed them and won literally by just, I think it was about 10,000 points on the thing, and they could have popped that out in a hurry. It was cool. I mean, it was close and it was exciting.
Well, that's no cool. Good.
No, it looks like a lot of fun. Can't wait to
there we go.
It seemed to be. I am working on
another. That was a stream of some kind.
My crazy ideas.
You going to be doing that on Wednesday?
Possibly. I know the Boom was thinking about doing it tonight on his.
Oh, yeah, I won't be tonight. Super Bowl's on tonight.
Right. I told him it's bad night for it. Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Super Bowl, Schmooper Bowl.
Not that I care about the Super Bowl, but.
They apparently don't have a... Oh, there it is. It's just itty bitty.
It was a itty bitty little ditty. Something polka dot bikini. Messed it up.
Really? No.
I just went with Darius.
How's it going?
Good.
How's it going?
There, Big Daddy.
It's going. I still don't have the song in my head, but I was right there with him.
All right.
Let's go 50. That kind of gives me an idea. I've got to put a better water plane in at some point, but that gives me an idea of where this is, so I can put the I can sculpt the ground as we go here. Yeah, I'm gonna go with it right there because I know there's a stream that carries around. The only thing is, actually, I need to go down just a touch because it's too high right now. Translate Y down, maybe? $39.8. Gotta go down a little bit more. Too much. That gives me an idea for where these ponds are supposed to be. Because there's two separate lake, or I say ponds, but there's two separate ones right here. And then this one's just a little bit higher in elevation.
We have a pool and a pond. A pond would be good for you.
Yeah, you know.
Caddyshack. Caddyshack. The original Caddyshack. With Chevy Chase and Bill Murray in his shack.
I watched that the other day. That's such a good movie.
Such a classic.
It is absolute classic of a movie. Where he cleans up with a leaf blower. That's yep.
38, maybe to 36. There. Yeah, that's about where this lake needs to be. So we need to cut the ground in and smooth our terrain. I want to focus on this lake for right now, and we'll go on to the rest of it afterwards. Let's go here. We have smooth the edges. We'll focus on the, whoa, Jesus, wrong button. There. Oh, I missed a spot when I was painting the grass in earlier. I think I still have the hardness a little bit too high. Have to put an actual decent water plane back in when we're done. Apparently this blank map didn't come with one. But we'll make it work. If I remember right, yeah, this actually connects under the road right here to that spot. If memory serves. A lot of this is artifacting from scaling things to their correct size because you can't get the monitor quite big enough. I tried. Did you know when you go to like 5,000 by whatever it is for resolution and you put scale to 100%, it's really hard to read anything. Really hard.
Oh, thank you for the shout out. I didn't even see that, Scurvy. And Darius.
You're very
No
welcome.
problem.
Thanks.
Oh, no problem there, not so grumpy. How's Satisfactory going? I know you were playing a little bit earlier.
So maybe he's a slightly less agitated dwarf now, if he was if he found satisfaction.
Well, he does say not so grumpy.
Well, not so grumpy, but still kind of grumpy. So what's the next tier down from grumpiness? Is it perturbedness? Is it
Yeah.
annoyance? Yeah.
I will say, Grumpy, early on, Satisfactory, you do have a lot of back and forth trying to get leaves and material to run your biomass burners. It's tough until you get to coal. Once you get to coal, it eases out a lot. Clearly, there's a bridge of some kind right there. Yeah, believe it or not, Willem Dafoe has a house that would be right off the map over that way. Forget what interview he did, but he did an interview with somebody where they he talked about coming to Maine and going ice fishing on Thompson Lake in the wintertime. I like Willem Dafoe. He's a funny dude. Oh yeah, there's a bridge here. Oh, that's that cove. That's right. Because my wife's friend lives over that way. That's Gore Road. Not gonna go super accurate with houses and where they all are. I'll leave the roads kind of where they are after I fix them. And then a lot of this is gonna be trees and just little random fields. Little random patches. So I don't want to go too crazy. I want to take the ridges out, but I don't want to make it so that it flattens everything back out again. Tough balance, keeping the contour, but not losing the overall terrain. See, I'm not even close to where the actual edge should be. It needs to come down to this point right here. See if I can get the water plane a little bit closer to where it needs to be. Eight point 8, 9. Eight, 7, 8, 4. Yeah, that's where the water edge should be. fun trying to strike that balance of lowering without going crazy with it. Terrain sculpting. Fun, 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 fun. Boat launch. So did you catch where I found out you've been training my truck drivers in Satisfactory there, NBC?
What's that?
Apparently you've been training all of my truck drivers in Satisfactory because they like to run into each other now.
Oh, nice. That's a good thing, right?
Oh yeah, they play Crash Robots, and next thing you know, you see them take off into the sky. So apparently trucks can fly now too. Better than the
Interesting.
drones, it seems. Oh yeah, I've been fighting with my truck routes for the last couple of days.
Ah,
Yeah, it's been quite the exciting bit of fun trying to fight with the train or with the truck routes over by my aluminum factory. But I think I've got them straightened out enough now where it shouldn't be too much of an issue. Keyword shouldn't.
yep.
Keyword, right?
Famous last words.
Yeah, exactly. Famous last words. Problem is I'm trying to run in order to get enough material for the water usage.
Yep.
I went and I grabbed another set of nodes a little bit further away, and it's like, well, how do I get these uh, to where they need to be as far as uh, to the plant? And I'm like, well, I can always extend the truck route. Not a big deal. Yeah, it was a big deal.
It was a big deal, wasn't it?
Yeah, I had to completely redo all of the truck stations because they were in the way.
Oh, man.
Which means redoing all of those routes over and over again. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I mean, it was a pain, but it wasn't. Could have been worse.
Right.
But I got the truck routes redone. I was originally going to use drones because I was like, all right, drones, quick, easy. But they couldn't bring enough material per drone given the flight.
Ah,
You know, I've got 780 belts going into the stations, the drone stations and stuff. But the drones were only carrying like 240, 260 parts a minute. It's like, well, that's not
oh,
going to cut it.
no. Not at all.
So it's like, well, if the drones aren't going to work, how can I do this? Well, I could always follow the power line I just did for the drones as a way of doing the the truck route, you know.
Oh, yep.
And then I extended the truck route. Not a big deal, you know. Just extend the truck route. But in order to get the new routes done, I had to go around one of the stations that was already there. And it was just an absolute nightmare to try and get around it without getting close enough that it was unload here. No, I don't want to
Right.
unload there. Um, so fought with that for a while. I had to fight with that for a while. After I got that taken care of, it was kind of yeah. See, this needs to come up a little bit. I know it does, because this is the beach. That's the beach. Um, like I said, got all that sorted out, and I was like, all right, well, this isn't too bad now. Got all that stuff sorted. Started adding in new routes, and the trucks will bring in plenty of material.
Right.
But if the trucks continue to be a pain, guess what? Half the truck road is coming out, and it's going to be a belt bus. Just
Oh, there you go.
belt it all, you know. I'll just belt it. Screw it, you know.
Sometimes it's just easier that way.
Mm-hmm. But I thought it would be nice to actually utilize like trucks and some of the other stuff instead of just belting everything everywhere.
Right.
Hi, kitty. Belting is easier, but you know sometimes it looks nice if you can have a nice truck route going. And I spent a long time working on that damn road. I want to utilize the road.
I don't blame you. Don't blame you at all.
But so far I've managed to sort out the concrete node turning into wet concrete. That part's done. I now have all of the iron. I need a little bit more iron to process everything. Or I need to split the water pipe to go and do a little bit of copper material.
Oh, yep.
Because I'm going to have... That's the next phase, and it might make life a little bit easier when I get there, is having all of the copper getting processed next. But I
Oh,
need
okay.
something crazy like 156 refineries to do it.
Oh, wow.
It's 780 copper coming in.
Right.
It's a lot of copper, you know.
Yep.
So yeah, I'll work on this in my pastime and stuff. It's kind of funny. It almost looks like it spells help in some of these roadways in here. All the camp roads across the street from my house. It's funny. There's actually some camps on these hills right here that they literally have that for their yard to the water. Alright, that should be showing that now. So if I translate this to 40, really? $40.
Well, don't care at this point. You're also in the way of me getting food myself, and I only have 15 minutes, so.
Yeah. Hey, Dave, question.
Yeah. Yep.
Did anybody ever convert Walmart yet?
I think Billy might have done something.
Because there's a Walmart that I want to put into the map, and it's the closest building I know to an actual Walmart, unless I can find another model for it. And your racetrack, it was a small oval racetrack, wasn't it?
Fine, small.
Well, I mean,
Pretty big.
Yeah, but on a
racing, but
16x map, just an oval racetrack, wasn't it? Trying to remember, I didn't really play. Hi. Hi, Darius. We're stomping
yes,
across
it
my map.
is.
Are you stomping across my map? Stomp, 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 stomp. Hi, cat. Stomping across my keyboard. What are you doing? This is what you want. You want the head and the cheek scrubs, and then you'll finally leave me alone and stop stomping across my keyboard, right? Yeah, dying. Yeah, I wish the LiDAR data had come across a little bit smoother than it did, but all in all, it's not too bad. Ah, cat. He's decided he's going to own the side of my computer, so I must obey and leave him the stuff. Yeah, see, because there's a Walmart right here.
I see it.
Well, that's actually the parking lot it came across with the road. When I highlighted where the roads were supposed to be and stuff like that, it caught the edge of the Walmart. It's fairly close to the Google Maps, alright? See? Walmart. And the annoying thing is the train runs like right here. I'm gonna have to smooth it enough for the train to get in there. Now, did you do the track by spline itself, or did you do the track first and then
Oh
put the
no, the
train
track
spline on
has to be placed all by itself,
piece
individual
by piece?
pieces,
Yep,
and
that's what
then
I
the
thought.
spline goes in afterwards.
Well, that's what I thought. I just didn't know if it was. Yeah, basically you're going piece by piece with the track.
Yep.
Where'd you pull the pieces from? Just Elm Creek, or?
No, so I had track from 19 that I had brought over.
Ah, gotcha.
Because they fixed the conversion, so it was pretty easy to bring it over. There's not a lot to the track. I think there's a total of 2 textures, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
And they're just base game textures.
Yeah, 'cause I don't need much other than some straights and excuse me, some straights and a slight curve, but I'll probably have to make my own curve to match where it needs to be actually turned.
Yep.
Because when you
Yeah,
look at
I mean, if that's all you're looking for, you can pull those right from Elm Creek. Probably be easier.
yeah, you can see on Google Earth here, there's the train track just to the side of the road. So it's
Yep.
got a slight curve here. Then it basically takes off straight through all of this. Got a slight curve there. Again, straight. Then you get this long, slow curve. And then a couple of curves here. But I'll probably dump it into the ground before it gets to this point. You know, I'll keep it straight, just dump it into a tunnel so it can curve back around the other side of the
Right.
map as it has to. And then I'll do the same thing over here. You know, I'll put a tunnel in and just dump it into the ground.
Yep.
So I can have a tunnel right here and just into the ground. There's a bit of
That'll
a
look nice.
hillside here, so
Right.
yeah, I'm hoping it works out. I just need a Tractor Supply building and a Walmart. Because I can have the tunnel, have it go into a tunnel right here that goes off the edge of the map, but it will turn down obviously under the ground and just loop back around to the other side.
Right.
Walmart here, Tractor Supply beside it. I don't know what it grabbed for. Oh, that's that little looper road right there. Okay. Somebody's driveway. So yeah, according to that, Tractor Supply would be on this little bit of a hill right here. Walmart's right there. Because when I selected the road, it gave the whole road all the way around Walmart here.
Yep.
Then I'm going to put my train station roughly right here where this dirt patch is, would be the train station. Because it's got this road
Nice.
that comes in for the, they actually put in this road, and they put the loop for the, right there. There's the racetrack.
Right.
We have the racetrack there, so I'll have the train station be over here. I'll put in some sort of a small airport, or maybe. Um, the sawmill is going to go right here. We actually have a local company. They take logs and turn them into wood, like logging mats.
Yep.
So I'm going to use what I can for buildings to make this an actual the sawmill point.
Oh, okay.
And then we did have a quarry, but they shut down. It was too expensive for them to continue, but we did have a quarry locally.
Oh, nice.
So I'm going to try and keep this quarry set up, and I'll use like the Elm Creek, or not Elm Creek, the Silver Run iron mine, but turn
Yep.
it into an actual buy point instead of the produce over time.
Nice.
Did you drop your burger on the floor?
Not a burger, but I
Whatever.
Chip.
Oh, you dropped a chip? Gotcha.
10-second rule.
It was like half my sandwich going on the floor.
Nice.
It's extra topping.
Yep. So yeah, that because we would have that comes out there. The sawmill is right over here. And then that would put the quarry right in over here. I don't know how well the terrain picked it up for that area, but yeah, because you've got this little L-shaped point here. Yeah, so your sawmill would be right here. And quarry is just past it. Yeah, that would put this being the quarry right here. You can kind of see the hillside gets really bumpy right here. Kind of flat. So this is where they were grabbing their material from. So I'll do what I can to replicate some of those pieces. We want to stick this to limit to grass. We want to, limit to grass. We want the texture layer to be dirt, small brush, smaller brush. There we go. Quarry will be somewhere in here like this. Texture way, gravel dirt would be somewhere in here will be the sawmill.
We've been enclosed.
Is right here. You've got these two roads. This is the back entrance to the sawmill. Right there. They have a little parking lot across the street. Yeah, because the quarry would be right here. Like that. How's it going there, Olson? So this will be the quarry area right in here. I'll figure out how the ground actually fits to make it work, but from this, it goes just about like here, maybe. And then right there we have literally like around a house. comes in doing one of those numbers. We have the I then back out. Over here. You get this little L here. It's the airport road, so your train track's going to be right here. We'll just mark this in rock for the time being. I should have used a rock for the other spot, but right in here will be the train station. Actually, right in here. Be the train station area. We determined this was Walmart. Yeah, because you got this little loop, I think, that shows up. Yep, so this is Walmart. That'll be the Walmart area. And then right here is Tractor Supply. I wonder if I can find a Tractor Supply building.
Did we have it for county, or am I confusing that with Lowe's?
Might have been Lowe's.
I thought we had Tractor Supply for some reason.
Did we? I think you're right. I think we did.
Because it took Lime, right? At the very beginning stages.
Yeah, I think you're right. Oh crap, what did I do? Oh boy. Phew, I hit the wrong button. And it looks like I forgot to add bitmaps to the concrete wall PNG. This one here. Yeah, it has generate bitmaps. It's weird. What do you do with the space elevator? The space elevator, once you get it built, Grumpy, you'll start putting parts into it, and they'll unlock greater tiers of stuff. So you'll be tiers, 1 and 2 to start, and then you'll unlock 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8, but you have to put parts into the space elevator to unlock those other tiers. Oh, that's right. I was going to add that flagstone, too. Let's add that one quick. Add layer. We need to add a to here. Let's just take this, Control C, Control V. We will rename you to being Flagstone. Wonder how this is actually going to turn out. Oh, nope. Terrain. Might not be, What area is my map of? The local area I live here in Maine. I'm going to put it as an 8. Yeah, I mean, it's, let me view, reset, tilt and compass. There we go. So, it's kind of outlined here in the red. Got some good-sized lakes. Lots of hay fields. Oh, that's way too far down. I missed it. So, lots of forestry opportunities. I don't know if I'll be able to do it, but I'd like to try and get a casino in here somehow. Maybe allow you to gamble your money somehow, randomly. Wonder if you could do that with Braven's script somehow. But a little racetrack here. I'll see about trying to put in an actual little racetrack to drive around, drag a strip just to mess around. There's a small airport, which I won't actually... I'll put something in to mimic the airport, but it's not going to be... I don't think it's going to be anything that will actually be highly usable. I'm going to take this dirt parking lot. This is actually additional parking for when they have their big racing event here. It was feeling crummy. Nice bread. So I'm going to try and put the train system in and have this be your train drop-off point. Got a Walmart and a Tractor Supply I'm going to try and mimic. But, I mean, otherwise, there's a lot of, like I said, hay fields and things like that. How it always resets the tilt when you zoom out. Plenty of room for making forestry. And keeping in mind, this is a 16x map, so... It should be a fairly decent looking map. It's not going to get super detailed with things. I'm just kind of laying out some stuff right now as far as, like I said, that'd be the Walmart, the Tractor Supply. The train will go in here along this. Laying out, like I said, this would be where the train station's going to go. There's actually a sawmill where a local company makes logging mats. How's it going there, Hank Barabee? So I'll use this area here as a sawmill. I'll put in the ore point here, because this is an old quarry. They actually shut down just a couple years ago. Yeah. Somebody cut part of his hay field. He's raking it up for some hay bales. Somebody growing vegetables in a nice good-sized garden there. And the reason why I say vegetables in a good-sized garden is because over here, across the street from the casino, there's actually a farm stand right here. And this is where they grow all of the stuff for the farm stand. Wow, this overhead was taken pretty recently because these were only put in the last couple of the last year or so. I'm not gonna place it like in Dave's maps. But using the buy silo that ads. Utilizing the buy silo that we made for being able to buy in goods that you may or may not have to allow for the productions, I want to build that into the map in a way so that if you want to be able to buy stuff in, you can. If you don't want the extra productions, you don't have to run with them. You know, you could just do it as a logging map, farming map, whatever. But, you know, if you do want to use all of Dave's productions, he's setting it up that way, so I'll incorporate some of the basics, and then people can choose to use what they do or don't want to use. Me, personally, I want to be able to do the productions, but I understand some people don't like that much going that in depth with things. Everybody's got their own own take on stuff. So yeah, we're just kind of laying things out. I've got to do something different with the, I've got to do water planes and all that stuff at some point. Let me get this down here out of the way so you can't see it. Stop it. I was just starting to work a little bit on laying out this lake here. Because one of the big lakes is right here. So I tried to bring this water plane. It'd actually be a little bit easier if I just made a plane instead of having that one. Let me just create a primitive plane. So keeping in mind, this originally started out as a scale of this box started out as a plane of 1 meter by 1 meter. So, this lake would be 1,800 meters wide. So it'll be, I'll have to find the exact point. I think it's 96 even. Yeah. That's the height of the lake in the the map. So I was just kind of going around smoothing the edges a little bit, and then smooth. You're going to be add, you need to be subtract. The funny part is, believe it or not, that's about how the edge of the lake looks. It's pretty darn straight in places. But yeah, we're gonna try to make this semi-realistic looking map. I've wanted to do a map like this for a while, and I've always struggled to get the terrain to come in properly. Now I've managed to get it, so might take me a while, but we're gonna make this happen.
Oh.
What's up?
Oh, nothing. I was looking at my phone. I saw I had a message, but it was just one of the companies tell me your account has been your phone bill has been paid. How good is that? I was hoping it was somebody who wanted to actually talk to.
Well, I want to talk to you, Dave, but I won't send you messages like that.
Okay.
I'll just blow up your Discord. Hey Dave, hey Dave, hey Dave, hey Dave. Dave. We gotta make your screens. Dave. We still gotta do that.
It's a nice sunny day. I don't know about how it is up where you are.
It's actually quite warm and sunny.
Yeah, 44.
My son went to my youngest went to his girlfriend's house again,
Uh-huh.
and her mom came to pick him up, and yeah, when they went to leave, I went outside with him, and it's like, yeah, wow, it's actually pretty darn warm and sunny out.
This winter, knock on wood, has been very mild, and I hope it continues that way.
Temperature-wise, yes. We
Yay
got
for
a lot of
global
ice.
warming.
Well,
Yeah,
that and
more
the snow
global
amount.
warming.
I mean,
Yeah.
the snow really has been lackluster as well, and I'm okay with that.
Well, we got more
Yeah,
snow. Sure.
the only problem with
questions
the
asked.
snow, lack of snow, is it's not gonna help anybody that's got a bad water table where it might be
Right.
drought central.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, not just snow. I mean, precipitation, rain, whatever it may. It's definitely lackluster this year. So I'm okay with it.
Yeah, it has been pretty mild in that regard.
It's
Which
those,
Granted, we still
those
have
hot
2
air
months.
balloons.
We
Telling
still
you.
have 2 to 3 months to go. You know, so
Yep.
And March can either be like April or it can be February all over again. So
Yeah, where are the Ides of March?
Which is interesting. They announced that they shot down those other 2 balloons. They appeared to be carrying a payload.
Yeah, I saw where they had to
Told you, it's COVID
get
20.
aggressive again.
It's COVID 20 that it was carrying.
COVID-23.
That's true. COVID
well,
23.
that's like trying. Oh, don't worry, it's just a weather balloon. But yet, the first one that they finally shot down in the Atlantic, they said it had capabilities, equipment on it to listen into conversations. So yeah,
Mhm.
just a weather balloon, right?
Yep, just a weather balloon.
Just a weather balloon. Nothing to see here.
I
Hey,
don't
Dad,
buy
is
it.
You walk around with a device that allows people to listen to your conversations anytime they want. So
Right.
Oh, yeah,
Well, that's what I'm saying.
I know that for a fact too, because heaven forbid you talk about wanting to buy something on your phone, and next thing you know, you go to Amazon and you see ads for it. It's like, I haven't even looked it up yet. What the shit?
It's happened to me.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it has happened to me as well. I sit there and go like, oh, wait a minute, what? I've never even looked at ads for that yet. Ah.
But
Having a
is your
Skype conversation with someone, and all of a sudden
Mm-hmm.
they're asking me if I could take them to the store to buy them the black plastic down at Home Depot. And the next thing, I never Googled it. I just said, sure. Next thing I know, the very next day when I wake up, I've got ads for black plastic up on my freaking screen. Who would
Yeah.
even, at Home Depot, on sale now.
It's
All right.
using cameras
Looks like
too.
I need to fix some issues with some of the textures I just put in.
see, mine is nasty. I'll look up 5 pounds of candy or 20 pounds of Snickers. You know what mine sends me? Weight loss advertisements. Really? You son of a gun. That's brutal.
That's not what I looked at.
Right, exactly.
I was in a store once and just looked at something and thought, I should get some of those. The next day it was on Amazon.
Right.
I'm not kidding you.
Oh, I doubt it.
So I'm thinking I picked up a camera or something off my phone.
Wouldn't be
All right,
surprised.
so I need to save this as a different DDX type.
I
DDS
am
type
going to
rather.
take this wonderful opportunity to go out down to the store and get a couple things. While it's nice out, I need to walk. I need exercise. Yeah.
Buy me something good.
Oh
don't
no,
forget
just
your Depends.
my Depends. Well, I hope they're on sale because I don't have money for Depends. I'd rather shit my pants.
Oh, jeez. It's cheaper to wash it out. Oh, by the way, NBC, guess
Exactly.
what might be it? So it would be creamy peanut butter. Anyway.
I'm going back to we're going back to the cloth diapers that Mom used to use on me when I was born.
Oh God! You wear a towel like a toga.
Rinse it out in the toilet, throw it in the washing machine. That's what they did.
Yep.
All right.
Well, if you just,
Go
if you
ahead.
just move
Screwed
your
that all
computer
up.
into the bathroom, you don't have to worry about it.
Yep, and all I have to do is say one last thing before I go. I'll be back in about 20 minutes. But the last thing is, you missed a good opportunity to throw in the corn poop, NBC, right there.
That's what I was saying. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll
I
still get it
screwed
in
that
later.
all up.
Or
Where did
hell,
I find that
Back it a little bit.
flagstone at?
do you remember back in the day when they thought it was a good idea to put kind of like you used to have the steering wheel covers that were fluffy,
Maps.
and then they made toilet seat covers that way?
Yeah.
I mean, how, especially with kids that if you have boys, with starting to aim the potty train, how good of an idea is that to have the fluffy covers on the toilet seat?
Not a good idea.
Yeah,
Oh, I remember
comfy.
those
Oh, they
growing
were
up.
comfy.
Da, do, 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 do. Yeah, this got screwed up when I did the terrain because the flagstone has an undefined channel count. Oh, that's why I hate converting things from 19 to 22.
So Darius, I see you couldn't pick just one background.
There were so many good shots from the static fire. I mean, there was so many good shots from the static fire that it's like, yeah, I can't take just one, so I made a mesh of them all.
Looks good.
Yeah, they had 31 of 33 fire at about 50% throttle, producing 7.8 million pounds of thrust. That ties it for the third strongest rocket ever fired at 50% throttle. They also broke the N1 record of 30 engines with 31 simultaneous engines on the same rocket stage firing.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a Russian record from the 70s. But the team apparently shut one down early, like right at ignition. They shut one down, and then the onboard computers shut one of the other ones down, detecting something wrong with it. So they had 31 of the 33 fire for a full 7-second duration. And man, was it awesome to see. SpaceX had some wicked awesome shots of it. This was from their launch this morning. But yeah, I mean, this was a top-down view of it firing. You can see where the different legs are blocking the flames coming out. Thank you for the hydrate there, Tom. Welcome in. How you doing? Big rocket fan, so anytime I get a chance to talk about him. They're the ones that, of course, had this. You can even see on it.
Back in the day, we had those rockets with the little cell batteries. You remember those? With the fuse igniters, and you actually had one where you could put an egg in and shoot it up. All right, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, the little rockets and stuff like that. I played with some rockets, yeah.
Nice.
They actually...
The parachute wouldn't open?
They numbered the engines, SpaceX did.
Oh, nice.
The engine 22, 23... SpaceX numbered them all. I just noticed that. Can I make mods for Farming Simulator? Yeah, I can make mods for Farming Simulator. I'm building a map as we speak. I was just trying to fix this flagstone here. Mr. Alpaca coming in with a resub. 19 months now, Billy. Holy crap. Thank you very much. I do greatly appreciate the support, Billy. To infinity and beyond.
Tim Allen's coming back for Toy Story.
Oh, is he?
Yep.
Wow. Alright, so I have...
They finally agreed on something?
Yep, I saw the headline on Fox this
Concrete wall and flagstone have issues. Why do those two suddenly have issues when they didn't in the other map? And it's concrete wall, but not concrete wall 2. That is strange. Why? I get maybe flagstone because I was converting it from 19. But why does concrete wall have it? Concrete wall 2 doesn't. So I clearly did something with the concrete wall texture array layer doesn't match the image properties of other. I use the concrete. And it was the DDS file. Doesn't match image properties of the other layers. That is weird. Concrete wall. RGB alpha, BC7. BC7 4 channels. Why does the other one only have 3 channels? What happened to it? Yeah. Yeah, the making mods, it's a combination of Giants Editor, Blender, PaintNet, GIMP, HDX. There's a lot of different Notepad++. Simple edits like trying to change the horsepower of something or whatever, you can use Notepad++. It's XML editing. More complex stuff, of course, you get into things like Blender and all the other bits. And I do some multiplayer. That's what I'm trying to work on this map for, is to put it on my server for a new map to play on. It will actually go fairly quick once I really get going on it. But I gotta fix this texture array issue. And why do you have 4 channels? The other one only has 3 channels. Because you were just a 90-degree turn of the other one. Did I screw something up when I moved it over? I might have. Let's go server. Wolf Creek, because I know I have it in Wolf Creek. Or, yeah, in the Wolf Creek one. Maps, nope, map US, textures, terrain. Let me copy it here, replace. We're going to go here, concrete wall. Okay, now it's fine. Yep. You're BC3, so we need to change you to BC7 and put the new header on you. So we're going to apply that, yes. When I do the multiplayer, I'm usually streaming, and I have a Discord, exclamation Discord to get to my Discord. I've got voice channels and stuff set up over there, and server information will be over there and stuff like that. But it's only PC stuff that I do typically. Alright, so there's that. Let's fix our Flagstone 1. We need to file, save as Flagstone 1. Yes, you need to be BC7 DXT11. Hit OK. Close. And I believe, let's double check, HXD, we got this above. Control C. Close that. First 4. Oh, come here. Save it. Close.